Hey, Gorton students, staff, and families. I know this is a little bit late. I've been pretty sick. I'm recording midweek, but last week, first week back, was a great week. Now it's time for the Principal's Week in Review. We welcomed our staff and students back to school from our almost 2 week vacation, and I'm very proud to say that the momentum that we maintained over the holiday break was highly visible. As we walked the building and observed, it seemed as if everyone picked up right where we left off with dynamic instruction and student engagement initiatives. As we continue to move forward in our school year, I want to remind all students and families that attendance is incredibly important, and I'd like to give a huge shout out to our ninth grade students who maintained an 85% attendance this week and was the best grade level as it comes to attendance. We must continue to prioritize getting to school each period of each day so we can ensure success in our Regents exams coming up in less than a week now. Teachers, this is a reminder that we are also expecting you to continue to make phone calls and communicate with guidance and administration when patterns of poor attendance emerge for any student. Over the break, our students in the Key Club alongside Ms. Cantone volunteered at the Ronald McDonald House in Valhalla to help distribute food to families in need. This was a great initiative which proves that our staff and students care about their neighboring communities and are always willing to be in service of those in need. The Social Studies Department with Ms. Mazzara and Mr. Awad went to the Mills Mansion with a group of young scholars this week, which was a glimpse into historical perspectives in New York State. The traditional decor and old school feel was an eye opening experience for the kids and brought history to life for our U.S. history students. Our second trip of the week saw the Smart Scholar students visiting Mercy University for a campus tour and presentation from admissions counselors for a look into what Mercy has to offer. It was so good that we heard from the admissions counselor that several of our senior students are going to be applying now because they didn't choose Mercy but now want to. Thanks to Ms. Potter and Mr. Johnson and Ms. Russo for attending and making sure our kids had a great time. Our MBK Autism chapter met this week, and we have added a few members to bring our entire total of autism students in our MBK program to 13 members. The students continued their participation in their initiative as young leaders of not only their program, but of our school in general. Our autism students also participated in the first ever video game club that merges our autism students and Dr. Mike's Creators Club students. They had a great time collectively, and we are very happy to have begun this club for our most exceptional students, which will continue throughout the rest of the year. Our first howl this week goes to 3 senior students for their honoring at the Mayor's MLK Junior Poem Competition at the Yonkers Arts Gallery this Thursday. Jayla Wilcox, Jacqueline Oliva, and Justina Tufor wrote poetry and won the honor of having their work posted at the Yonkers Arts Studio on Neperhan Avenue for the entire month of January. They got a chance to meet the mayor and to be honored amongst their peers. Great work, ladies, and great job representing your school and families at the event. Ow! Our second howl goes to Miss Cantone, one of our Center for Learning teachers, who has consistently supported the students and the school as a whole since she came here a few years ago. Miss Cantone and her organization, the Yonkers Kiwanis Club, has secured a donation for a kitchen rebuild for our students with autism and is the leader of the Key Club, which looks to support 2 of our students to attend the Key Club convention in March in Albany. You have cemented yourself as a dynamic instructor and a supporter of the entire Gorton community, and I wanted to express our deepest appreciation and gratitude for your monstrous contributions thus far. Oh! Lastly, I wanted to give a howl to thank the math department for providing a beautiful luncheon to end the holidays. This last week on Friday, they got us a Zupa's catered lunch. It was for administration, for safety, for guidance, custodians, and office staff. Thank you so much for your appreciation of integral members of the Gorton community, especially with such a delicious meal. Oh! Here are some items to remember for the next few weeks. The last opportunity to purchase your Gorton Class of 26 Letterman jacket is coming this week on Friday. If you're interested, please contact Miss Ortiz to submit your order. Last night we had a PTSA meeting. We're looking forward to our next PTSA meeting. Announcements will come for the date and time for that. Anyone who wants to play a 3-on-3 basketball tournament on Friday the 23rd, please sign up with Mr. Shojai. This event is sponsored by the Gorton High School PTSA, and the fee includes a PTSA membership. This is a great initiative, and boys, girls, anybody can actually play and compete. It's 3-on-3. It should be a lot of fun. There'll be an MBK pinning ceremony today, Wednesday, as well as an MSK leaders meeting, which happened yesterday, and a full meeting on Thursday for MSK. And on Friday, we'll have a senior assembly with a panel discussion focused on the college life from our very own Gorton High School alumni. Now, that's all for this week, but next week we're off on Monday, the 19th, in observance for Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and beginning on Tuesday the 20th, we will have Regents Week. Stay tuned for more information, and every classroom, all the hallways have the Regents schedules posted, and all students should have received their individual student invitations for Regents exams and their individual schedules on Monday and Tuesday. That's going to do it this week. Thank you for all that you do. Have a great rest of your week and into the weekend. And as always, go Wolves.